Okay, so backtracked a little bit and went back to camp. So we're gonna see if I can get her little mission thing. So we're gonna give her this mirror. I'm pretty sure it's hers. Yeah.
It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly. You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful, truly.
Hi. Can I come back over here and we'll see if she...
I have something for you. 'Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead. It is not to track you, you understand. I believe you are too important to risk. If you were to get captured, however, it would be far easier to find you with this. Now you are mocking me. Do you wish the ring or not? I am tempted to simply keep it. You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Huh. Okay, well, sure, she laughed at me. Like a crazy person. D-Rise just scratched himself over there. So I got my little friendly meter higher with everybody. You know, it's just Sten doesn't decide he's gonna kill us or something.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Yes.
So... trying to think of where to go first. I don't want to go to the tower. The tower's annoying. We'll go up to that tree if it wants to go back there again. There we go. We'll go over here. We'll start whatever this is first and then see where that takes us. For some reason I don't have any timer right now. Poor guy, he looks so sad. Let's just go in there. Doesn't matter, I guess, because they just kill him. And then we fight anyway. How the hell did I get up here? Oh, okay. To go over and around. How the hell did you guys get here?
And I'm on. Ah! Yeah. Go. And I'm off. All right. Yes. Not enough. Yes.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter. You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
I can't listen to you
The
whine.
one who lingers. But if it's the likes of you who sees me to my final hour, perhaps things happen for a reason. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
The royal arms chest. It's where Cailan kept his father's sword, the one he always said he'd slay the archdemon with.
More than that, there was a secret compartment where he kept documents concerning his dealings with Empress Selene and the Orlesians. The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now.
Why am I not surprised? Is there someone else we should be bringing back from the brink of death instead?
I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please. It's probably
So he hid
still
it under
there.
a rock.
The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you.
That's
know
where I'd
where to
hide it
search.
too.
You'll be taking me along, won't you? Call me sentimental, but I left behind some dark spawn that really deserve a sword through the middle.
It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And
Do they really
and
know
if
what
you
to
happen
do
find
with
Cailan's
them?
body, see it off. He was
You
our
know.
king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Like, I guess the Darkspawn are smarter than some people, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense. That they would just be like, you know, this armor looks really nice. I think I'm gonna keep it and fight with it, because it looks really protective. Okay, so we're pretty much done here. And now we can go back to Ostagar, which is fun. The other like DLC thing is this Soldier's Peak, which is kind of fun too. But I think for now I want to go to something a little more from the game, I guess. So I don't think Redcliffe is very long. Is it? Oh, we can't just go to the castle, that's right. So we're just gonna do Redcliffe really quick after we get into this battle here.
More Darkstar, eh?
Like, I mean, that one's wearing armor. So I guess it kind of works. And I mean, they can use magic, like this guy. Well, apparently I'm not gonna disarm them. Gives me some money, that's good. These darks spawn everywhere like buttholes. What? Thought it didn't matter which way you went. Stupid map. So I set a timer since this thing doesn't want to have a clock anymore.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
I kind of really want to, and he'll be like, whatever, dumbass. But, you know.
I told you before how
He'll be nice.
raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl.
Gotta be nice a little bit.
The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows.
Alistair's like, no, keep it away, it has
I would have
cooties.
told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you were so stupid. I don't understand why that's a response. Why would you yell at him? Be like, why were you so stupid to not tell me that you're a bastard of the king? Like, why would it matter? Why would it really...
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it. Besides my unholy love of fine cheeses and a minor obsession with my hair, no, that's it. Just the prince thing. No! Maker's breath. Just hearing that gives me a heart attack. It's not true, anyhow. I'm the son of a commoner. It was always made clear that the throne is not in my future. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I hope it didn't catch that yawn there, because that was really weird.
No, I suppose not. At least I have a chance to make things right. And I'm not alone.
Aww. Alistair has friends. Alistair approves +1. Why aren't you more friendly to me, Alistair? Is it because I keep bringing your friend the dog and Morgan around? You just don't like them? Kinda wonder if you decide not to bring him here, if he actually... like, if he just doesn't tell you ever. How was that? Oh, no, Shiny. Where are you going? You don't even like people and you're running up here to him.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, our Lehman's brother.
Tegan.
He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Tegan loves Orlesian parties. Like, so much. I just started reading The Mask of Orlais. Well, not really started. I think I'm like halfway through now. But yeah. He makes a little cameo at the beginning of that. Doesn't have a very good time.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas.
He doesn't have any idea who
Greetings,
Alistair
friends.
is.
My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
I should feel like your nephew.
I refer to Kaelin, of course. Our sister was Queen Rowan, King Merrick's wife and Kaelin's mother. Make her rest her soul.
So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
I can just imagine him shouting at the castle. Like, hello, guys! There's some problems down here!
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next
Some
night.
people.
Each night they come with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. Very well.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask a bunch of questions, because I know pretty much everything he's going to say. Morgan's annoyed that we're helping people and being good. Like, she's like, you know, I don't care if they all die.
Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who
Give me
seeks
a...
his forgiveness.
I'm not frightened.
Blessed art
Everybody
thou
thinks
who
I
seeks
am,
his
but I'm
return.
not.
Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter.
I'm scared, Mother.
We should have
When are
loaded
the
up
bad
the
men
wagons
coming?
and taken our chances on the road.
Demonic possession. That's my favorite topic, too.
Good day.
I'm so scared, Father. Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
My headphones are weird.
My name's Caitlin, my lord. Pardon my manners, but you're a dwarf, aren't you? I mean, that is what you are, right? No, I just heard you were a Grey Warden, and I never thought... I'm sorry. Are you going to help us? Everyone says we're going to die tonight. You're very kind to say that. I wish I could believe you. It's my brother Bevan. He ran off, maybe tried to leave the village. I'm so scared those things got him. He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody. You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl.
Okay, before you sass me with your minus approval.
Night is coming.
No.
The monsters will return.
We have to be nice to some people sometimes, Morgan. That's how you play games. They give you things.
Pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just...
Force field. Loading screen. You spin forever. All this really annoying bell tolls. Alright, there's a person with a...
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Just keep growing each night.
To maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we
He
do
does.
until then?
Pray and hope for
Kill
a
yourselves.
miracle. So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king. Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. Fair enough. What can I do for you? We need what little armor and weapons we got.
I think
repaired,
morale's
and
important
quickly,
too.
Or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
That crotchety bastard.
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first. I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
A ton of good. Alright, so now we've got a bunch of crap. Oh no, we don't really have much of anything right now. It's just... we gotta talk to everybody.
So tell me something, Mari. Did you live in the forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Do I even want to ask?
No.
Go away. Curse you! Leave me in peace! You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough. Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go. If you didn't notice, the smithy is closed, the forge is cold, you've come to the wrong place. All right, all right. I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks.
Look, now we made a friend. By acting like door-to-door salesman. Are you sure you don't want this? You really need this. Just let me talk to you for a little while. I'll just stay here and talk some more.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? The Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny. It sound like a dwarf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen.
How do you sound like a
You might
dwarf?
already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted? Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then.
Yes, we will.
It seems I have some work to do, relighting the forge, and I suppose...
All kittens will be rescued.
Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
She disapproves again. She's like, no.
Let's see. I don't think there's anything you'll need in there, but it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up. Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Well, we don't really need any of that right now, so we're just gonna leave it there. Wasn't that the door I came in? No, it wasn't. There are 2 doors, of course.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying
Just
look
left
easy.
his house.
Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle. You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Not that way? Okay.
You ate my entire bag of herbs, you foolish dog. Do not think I am unaware of where it went. It is your own fault for being... Please, they did not kill you. Do not be ridiculous. I am certainly not going to give you more, even if I did have more to give. Oh, you have some nerve, creature, and your breath leaves much to be desired. Off you go. We shall see.
And I'm off.
I promise nothing.
Not happening.
Yes? What can I do for you? I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Huh. Have fun. Random little quests you pick up in Dunham. I think you can pick it up in any village. I don't think it's exclusive to pick it up there. Alright, I'm probably gonna get to the mill and then have to cut it short. From what my little keepy time stopwatch thing tells me. Am I going towards the castle? Oh, I went the right way. Alright, yeah, he's up here. Got some barricades. Got a shiny box.
Again, but with more undead.
Kinda sucks. Oh, you've got some nice ships here, though. It's a shame that they don't actually move, that they're just sitting there. But I mean, it's a nice castle. It's a pretty nice looking castle. For an undead zombie castle. Let's go back over here.
All is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
No!
Say no more. The Arl live, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
Oh. Ha! That's creepy. Alright. I don't know if that does anything or not, but that was interesting.
Grey Warden. I am as
And not
relieved
normal.
as Van Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I am unfamiliar with addressing a dwarf of your station. I do not wish to be rude. As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here. We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish. The Arl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Yeah, let's go to the real question.
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood. As you wish. Ask me whatever you wish.
let's ask him where we can get
I'm not
supplies.
sure.
It's fine.
Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had. Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know. A fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more. As you wish. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. That gladdens my heart to hear it. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Alright, so now we need to make that crazy lady give us things. Oh! I know who that's for now. That's so weird. I had to have picked it up before, because I knew exactly who it's for. Oh yeah, I went up that way already. And there's nothing there. Can I go up this way? Is that how you get to the tavern? Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, my timer says 35 minutes, so we will end this here and then